Okay, so we are back in the streaming experience. This time we're going to be doing a digital card game called Wingspan. Digital board game, I guess. And it's all about birds, which is one of my favorite things. If anyone follows my channel for a very long time, I like things that fly. So yeah, there's lots to say about that, but right now we're going to go into the tutorial and learn how to play the game. So this is a game that just recently released its European expansion for European birds. And wow, there are lots of tutorials. Okay, maybe we'll do structure of the game. Oh, I see. So it's split up into different parts. First of all, the art and the music are both amazing in this game. It's really a chill, beautiful experience. Alright. Oh, another bird enthusiast. You're new to Wingspan, I'll show you around. I'm Robin, by the way. Of course. I'm a guardian of this wildlife preserve, and you've probably noticed this, or as you've probably noticed, this place is all about birds, but also about winning. To win the game, you have to get the most victory points. One way to do that is by playing birds. Nice. Before we start, you should get familiar with the structure of the game. This is the start of your turn. Start your turn pop-up. Okay. Wingspan's played over 4 rounds. Right now, it's your first turn of the first round. In the first round, you take 8 turns. Each turn is marked by action cube. In each round, you have 1 fewer action cube, and so 1 fewer turn to take. Oh, so the rounds get shorter as you go. So the last round is the shortest. Okay. On the right side of the screen, you can see how many action cube turns you have left this round. 8. Interesting. And those are end of round goal tiles, but don't worry about them right now. Oh. That's cool. Seems like a very strategic game. Also, I like that I'm this cute indie girl with feathers in her hair. In a blue period of her life. Same. Big feels. Now I will show you what you can do each turn. Click anywhere to continue. Click anywhere to continue. Wow. First, you need to know how to navigate the habitats of your preserve. I agree. I don't know how to do that. It's a bouncing egg as the indicator here. Look at the left side of the screen. Those are the habitats. We are in the forest now. Okay. In the forest, you can gain food for your birds. Now check out what you can do in grassland. Oh, hi. In grassland, you could lay eggs. Eggs are useful for playing birds. Sure. You also score 1 feather for each egg you have left in your preserve at the end of the game. Okay. So that's just victory points are eggs. So just get a bunch of eggs, I guess. Now check out wetland. Just click on the wetland icon. This is where you draw more bird cards, which are these. That's a really cool symbol. Is that a rune from Celtic mythology? Seems like a Celtic, knot design for their straight sections. Like, this isn't, well, it might be a knot, but this isn't usually a knot by itself, but it connects different elements of the Celtic knot. Alright, for now, you have some cards in your player setup. Oh, dope. Now let me show you the most important part of this game. Birds. I agree. These are the birds in your hand. look closely at the structure of the Carolina chickadee card. Okay. 20 centimeters. Yo, nice. Oh, as Wingspan. Oh, it's the name of the game. Nice. 2 feathers. Okay, cool. Carolina chickadee. So it needs a bug or grain? Seeds, I guess? Wheat? Grain, I think, is the indicator. Okay. Here you have habitat symbols, which show you where the bird can be played. Oh, nice. Okay, so only in forest. That's probably where chickadees belong anyway. The Carolina chickadee, for example, can only be played in forest. Yep. Here is the Carolina chickadee's food cost. Ooh. Invertebrate. I like that they don't say bug or insect. Seed. Okay. Means that in order to play a Carolina chickadee, you need to find either a seed or an invertebrate. The number next to that feather symbol is the bird's point value. Having this bird in your preserve gives you this many points at the end of the game. Nice. Here's the Carolina chickadee's nest cost. Or nest icon. Sorry. There are 5 types of nests. Carolina chickadee has a cavity nest. I should make one of those in my backyard for birds. The other nest types are platform, ground, bowl, and wild. Wild. Nests are used by some birds' powers, bonus cards, and in the end of round goals. I'll explain in detail later how these are used. This is really cool. It seems like you can play lots of different styles and types of games with the same set based on what the end of round goals are for that particular game. Pretty useful. A cool design for a board game that's designed to be bought once and played for several years. Wild nests can be powerful because they can match with any other nest type. Try to remember that. Here's Bird's Wingspan. Yo. Wingspan is used by some birds' powers and bonus cards. You'll notice when you need them. Here's the most important thing. The bird's special power. I love video games. As you play the game, you'll see that birds have a wide variety of powers. That's just true in real life also. Gain 1 grain from the supply and cache it on this card. Cache it. Why would we want to cache something on a card? There's 3 types of powers. When activated, when played, and once between turns. Carolina chickadee has a when activated power. I'll explain all 3 types during our playthrough. Finally, at the bottom of the card, you have egg slots. This is where you lay eggs. Nice. Each bird has a limited capacity for holding eggs. Now I'll teach you how to play a bird. Go to the forest so you can gain food for the Carolina chickadee. First you need to gain food for your bird. That's true. And on the right shows how much food you have. Nothing. Currently, you have no food. To play the Carolina chickadee, you need invertebrate or seed. Look at the bird feeder here. The dice shows which food is currently available. Inside the bird feeder are invertebrate or grain, or berries? Leftmost exposed slot shows you how much food you can take. 1, apparently. But now you can only take 1 food dice. In order to gain food, you need to activate this habitat. Leftmost exposed slot will activate a habitat. Click on it. Leftmost exposed slot. Oh, okay. It's this shape of the card is what was shown there. Do you remember the action cube? It will appear to mark your first turn. Action cube will appear to mark your first turn. Okay. This action cube marks the activated slot. It moved from your action panel to mark the leftmost exposed slot in forest. Okay, so it went from here to here. On the left, the forest icon reminds you that you activated the gain food action. On the left. Okay. Choose what you want. Click on the die you need. Click grain in the bottom panel. Okay. Clicking forward, you confirm. You will confirm your action. Can you see the not going back symbol on the right arrow button? It means that the action you're about to do can't be undone. Anytime you see that, think twice before you act. When you click on back arrow, your action cube will go back to the turns panel. Okay. Need grain to play the Caroline Chickadee. Please confirm your choice by clicking green arrow. That was your first turn in Wingspan. Let's start the second one. Your action from the first turn flew to the left and marked that you took the gain food action. That, okay, cool. So, little indicator to keep track. Now you don't have food to play the Carolina Chickadee. Remember, the Carolina Chickadee's food cost says that it needs 1 invertebrate or 1 seed. Play a bird, you need to cover its food cost, which means you need to pay for it. Play the Carolina Chickadee by clicking on it. It has moved beneath the picture. Wait. Action cube has moved beneath the picture of the Carolina Chickadee now. Again, marking your turn. On the left, the wind icon reminds you that you chose play a bird action. What? Look at this panel. Okay. This is the cost of the bird you want to play. Same one printed on the card. Okay, so these are the same. And this is the suggested payment. Yeah. If you add more food, you can change the type of food spent to play this card. We won't do this for now. Clicking right confirms your action. Remember that not going back informs you that the action you're about to do can't be undone. Click right arrow to confirm your food choice. Alright. Let's start the next turn. Oh, yeah, so you can either get food or play a bird. You can't do both. Your action cube from the second turn flew to the left and marked that you took the play a bird action. Okay, so I got food, I played a bird. Each one of those is 1 action cube. Blue jay is the next bird you'll want to play. But before you could do that, you'll need to collect food to pay for it. Look at the blue jay's food cost. Okay, it's a color wheel plus grain. Good luck getting a color wheel, blue jay. You're gonna have to hit up some art stores. You can cover the color wheel in the food cost with any food item. Nice. The plus means you'll need to spend grain and any food you choose. Okay, so slash is this or this. This is something plus grain. Look again at the bird feeder. Inside it are invertebrate or grain, and 2 berries. Do you remember how to gain food? Do you? Yeah, I think so. Leftmost exposed slot of this shape, which is small on top, 1 on bottom, will activate a habitat. Action cube will appear to mark your third turn. If you played Carolina Chickadee, your gain food action improved. Oh. See, what is that? Is that an egg cost also? So the more birds you play in this thing, the better that action will get. So we get 3 dice at the end. Your gain food action improved. Click the leftmost exposed slot. Okay. Action cube is in the second slot because the first slot is occupied by the Carolina Chickadee. Okay, I'm starting to get how it works. The birds take up the thing which allow you to use the better versions. You will get 1 food dice, but you can get more. Activating the second slot in this habitat means that you can take 1 food from the bird feeder. And the symbol card equals food cube. Food dice in this slot means that if you want, you can discard a card from your hand for 1 more food. Okay. Play Blue Jay, you need seed and any food item. Yeah, I know. Take the die with the invertebrate or grain symbol. You can choose whether to take invertebrate or grain. We need grain, so we'll choose that option. Now click card to food dice to exchange 1 card from your hand for 1 more food dice. Click the bald eagle card to exchange it for more food. Wow, gain all fish food that are in the bird feeder. That's funny. 203 centimeters. Bald eagle. Wow. Platform nest. Good job, bald eagle. Click right to confirm the exchange. Now you can take 1 more food. Okay. Before you do that, look here. Whoa. Those are the food dice outside of the bird feeder. There are 5 total. Each food dice that is taken out is marked here. While playing, you may encounter birds that use this information. Okay. Now take the grain or the seeds and then confirm your action. Click right arrow. Oh, okay. What do we need? We need grain for sure. Let's take this. Please take 1 grain. Okay, I guess grain. Can you see that action cube moved to the Carolina Chickadee slot? Maybe. Why? Action cube always moves to the left and activates all birds with a when activated power. Okay, so it's saying this is where the turn is right now and it's going to the left, so it goes from right to left. And on the way, it's just an indicator for what powers can be activated. Interesting. And in which order they'll be activated. So you activated Forest and gained food. But it's not the end of your turn. Since the action cube is now on the Carolina Chickadee, it's time for it to activate this turn. When activated, powers are the most common in the game. All birds with a when activated power give you an extra action each time you activate the habitat that bird inhabits. Nice. All of your bird powers are optional. This means that you don't have to activate them if you don't want to. If you want to skip this power, however, I'll show you how it works. Every time you gain food, the Carolina Chickadee gains 1 seed. Really? Carolina Chickadee is not taking these seeds from the bird feeder. It just found it somewhere else. That's important, because that is what I thought. Gain 1 from the supply. From the supply. Where? Is that our supply? Click checkmark and confirm using the Carolina Chickadee's power. Okay. Let's turn cached food on the Carolina Chickadee. Every cached food is worth 1 feather. The amount of food a bird has cached is marked on the bird card here. Nice. Let's quickly sum up what gives you points so far. You get points for played birds. We got 2 of them right here. Laid eggs. You can get 3 of them if we lay some eggs. Cached food. Remember how I told you that you need eggs to play birds? Yeah. Spend eggs to play birds starting from the 2nd slot. Look at the slots. See the egg symbol on top of them? Yeah, I do. They indicate how many eggs you need to spend in order to play a bird in this slot. This cost is in addition to the bird's food cost. But if you want to play the blue jay in the forest, you need 1 egg. Go to Plains. In Plains, you will get eggs to lay on the birds of your choice. Okay. The leftmost exposed slot will activate a habitat. Click on it. Now you have to choose where you want to lay your 2 eggs. Click on birds to lay eggs. When you perform any of the 4 actions, playing a bird, wind, gaining food, forest, laying eggs, plains, or drawing cards, water, you can switch between habitats. You need to find birds to lay eggs on. So go back to the forest. And can I lay it on this? It's not. See that the icon in the panel shows grassland? It means that you activated the laying eggs action in the grassland. Oh, I see. It's dealing with changing the screens. So people don't get confused. For now, there's only 1 bird you can lay egg on. The Carolina Chickadee. Lay 2 eggs. To choose which bird to lay egg on, simply click the bird, lay 2 eggs, and confirm. Click on the birds to lay eggs. Okay. So it's kind of slow. It's like you can do 1 thing per turn in a round. So you can really plan them out. Now you have everything you need to play the Blue Jay. Click the Blue Jay card and confirm the food payment visible on the panel. I love it. Alright, cost. Food, paying 2 wheat. Okay, you want to play a bird on the 2nd slot, so you need to pay egg. This new panel shows that you need to find and select a bird with laid egg. Click on a bird from any habitat to spend an egg. Select the Carolina Chickadee's egg by clicking on it. Oh wow. Now click right arrow to confirm that you want to play the Blue Jay. Alright, I confirm. Nice. You have 2 birds played right now, and so your gain food action has become even stronger. You can now take 2 food dice from the bird feeder when you activate this habitat. To attract more birds, you need more cards. To draw cards, go to water. Waterfront. Here, you can draw more cards. Bird cards. The leftmost exposed slot will activate a habitat. Click on the leftmost exposed slot. Anytime you draw bird cards, you can choose whether you want to draw one of the visible face-up cards or a face-down card. Wow, nice. That's a cool mechanic. The negative arrow, or the no back arrow, reminds you that you can't undo drawing a face-down card. But now, for the sake of learning, I will ask you to draw this killdeer. Wow. Killdeer. What a name for a bird. Draw the killdeer by clicking on it and confirming your action. Discard an egg to draw 2 bird cards. Whoa, that's crazy. Okay. Nice. You remember how to gain food, right? Meet me in forest to gain food for your killdeer. This is a pretty intense game. Because you've played 2 birds in this habitat, you can now gain 2 dice cubes. Food dice. You need grain or invertebrates to play the killdeer. Okay. Leftmost exposed slot will activate a habitat. Click on the leftmost exposed slot. Okay, I don't see any grain in there, but alright. Can you see that to the left of Action Cube? There are 2 birds with brown powers. Yeah, I can see that. It means you will do 3 activations this turn. Gain food, activate the Blue Jay's power, and activate the Carolina Chickadee's power. After you gain food, Action Cube will go to the Blue Jay and activate it. After that, the Carolina Chickadee will be activated. Okay, so it really shows you that order is important. And all of this using only 1 Action Cube. You're right. But the food you need isn't in the breed feeder. I was just going to say that. I was just going to mention that we're screwed. Don't worry. Right now, you can reset the bird feeder. Resetting means taking all the dice inside and outside of the bird feeder and re-rolling them. You can re-roll anytime all food dice in the bird feeder show the same face. That's cool. You can reset the bird feeder by clicking the flip over the bird feeder. But remember, you can't undo this action. Okay. Reset the bird feeder can be done when all food dice in the bird feeder show the same symbol. Great. Remember that when there's only 1 food dice in the bird feeder, you can also re-roll all of them. Nice. All the dice are taken out of the bird feeder. They will be re-rolled automatically at the end of the turn. Wow, that's a pretty interesting resource system. Now please take invertebrate and berries and accept your choice. Alright, invertebrate and berries. Here we go. Blue Jay's power is similar to the Carolina Chickadees. It can cache food. But the Blue Jay's power lets you choose between caching or taking it for yourself. Yeah, I mean, I do like taking it for myself. And unlike the Carolina Chickadee, the Blue Jay takes the wheat directly from the bird feeder. So when there's no wheat in the bird feeder, you can't use this bird's power. Fortunately, there's plenty of seeds inside the bird feeder, thank God. Here, you can choose the die you want to take in order to cache or take seeds for yourself. You can also skip this bird's activation. Okay. So now, take grain. It'll come in handy later. Select Take option and confirm your decision. Yeah. Gain 1 wheat from the bird feeder if available. Let me cache it on this card. Take. Alright. Now, you can activate the Carolina Chickadee's power, or choose to skip it at this time. Gain 1 grain from the supply and cache it on this card. Yeah. Sounds good. I don't know what it keeps talking about from the supply. I'm not sure what the from the supply means. Look, it's your last turn this round. Before you finish, Robert, let me show you your opponent. Oh my god. This is your opponent. And this is you. Take a look at their habitats. To take a peek at the opponent's habitats, you need to click on their portrait. Click on the opponent's portrait. This guy is a predator. It's a barred owl. Whoa. This barred owl will hunt each time your opponent activates this bird. Oh my god. If it succeeds, bird card will be tucked under this predator. Every tucked card is worth a feather. Later, we'll try to use this power for our benefit. Alright, let's go back to your preserve and finish the first round. To go back, just click on your portrait. Now we have enough food to play our kill deer. Look at the habitats the kill deer can be played in. Yeah, plains and water. You could choose between plains or water. Now I'd like you to play the kill deer in water, because we don't have any other birds, and we're gonna need to draw some. Remember how you've played birds before? Yeah. First click the kill deer card, then confirm the food cost on the panel. Okay. A invertebrate? Sure. Sounds good. Nice. And this is your first round. Let's summarize what you've learned so far. You took 8 turns in the first round. You know how to play birds, gain food, lay eggs, and draw cards. You know that you can score feather points for played birds, laid eggs, cached food, tucked cards, end of round goals. You also know that you have an opponent. Now I can show you more advanced stuff in the second round. It's the first turn of the second round. Remember that the second round is 7 turns. Close the screen. I want to show you something important about drawing cards, but to do that, you need more egg. Go to plains to lay 2 eggs. The leftmost exposed slot will activate a habitat. Click on the leftmost exposed slot. Now find and choose a bird or birds that you want to lay 2 eggs on and confirm this action. Okay. Oh, the cards in water have changed. After each round, all the face-up cards will be replaced by new ones. Okay, nice. Remember, if you want a specific card and the round is coming to an end, you'll lose the opportunity to draw what you wanted in the next round. Because you have a kill deer that covered the first slot, you can activate water and use the egg to card exchange from the second slot. Let's make use of this exchange. The leftmost exposed slot will activate a habitat. Click on leftmost exposed slot. Now on the panel below, click the egg to card to exchange one egg for card. Now switch between habitats to find a bird with egg laid on it, so you can spend it to draw one additional card, then accept the exchange. Now choose 2 face-up bird cards and accept your decision. Wow, interesting for barn swallow. Roll all dice not in bird feeder. If any are fish, gain 1 fish and cash it on this card. Bell's Vireo. Draw 2 new bonus cards and keep 1. Nice. That's dope. That seems good. Tuck a bird card from your hand behind this bird. 2. That one's also really good. And I think I want to do this one. Activate the kill deer. Discard 1 egg to draw 2 cards. Switch between habitats to find another bird with egg laid on it, so you can spend it for 2 additional bird cards. Oh, none of my... Oh, I guess the chickadee has one. Take the last face-up bird card. As you probably noticed, new face-up bird cards haven't been replaced yet. They'll be replaced when you finish this turn. Look at the face-down card with not going back arrow. If you draw a face-down card, you won't be able to undo it. Draw 1 face-down bird card and accept your decision. Awesome. Got so many bird cards just then. Played a bird. Okay. Leftmost exposed slot will activate a habitat. Whoa. Take the invertebrate. Because there's only 1 dice in the bird feeder, you can reroll all 5 dice. Roll them, as you'll need another invertebrate to play Bell's Vireo. Well, that didn't turn out well. There's no invertebrate for your Bell's Vireo. But there's a way. Whenever you play a bird, you can spend any 2 food items as if there were 1 of another food item. Take whichever food item you want and confirm your decision. Now take grain using the Blue Jay's power. Nice. Now you can activate the Carolina Chickadee. Yeah, from the supply. Carolina Chickadee is so good. To play Bell's Vireo in forest, you need an egg. You don't have birds in plains, and the first slot is empty. It means you don't have to pay an extra egg to play a bird. So go to plains to play it. Oh, so every other habitat that I'm in requires an egg to play a bird in it now that I did the first one. I see. Play the Bell's Vero by clicking on it. Wow, so I guess food first is a good call. Draw 2 new bonus cards. Keep one. Notice the warning exclamation point next to your food payment. Means that the food you have doesn't match the bird's food cost. So confirm this payment because of the paying 2 resources of something for 1 resource of another thing rule. Confirm your action. These are bonus cards. Okay. You keep one of them, but you have to discard the other. You'll gain more feathers at the end of the game if you fulfill the requirements specified on bonus card. There's no punishment for failing to do it. Pick the nest box builder. This is where nests come in handy. To have a better view of your cards while choosing bonus cards, you can hide this interface. Just click the arrow at the bottom center of the screen. You can move to other habitats to help you decide which bonus card is better for you. Go to the forest. Click on the up arrow to display. You can pay the black vulture in forest later, so I'd advise taking the forester bonus card. Choose a bonus card by clicking on it and confirming your choice. Oh, it's here. Now look at the black vulture. Yeah, look at that. It is a once between turns power. You can activate a once between turns power only when your opponent does something specified in the power's description. Another player's hunt succeeds, gain 1 dice from the bird feeder. Nice. Be activated only once between each of your consecutive turns. Now look at the black vulture's food cost. Nothing. Means that there's no food cost to cover. You have enough eggs, so you could play the black vulture in the forest now. Yeah, that seems great. I love it. Click on a bird from any habitat to spend the eggs. Oh. I get it. Now that you've played your black vulture, you can make use of your opponent's successful hunts. Yeah. So they're kind of like mages. It's a little bit... It reminds me of the last, like, mage guy in Inscription, where, like, all of your cards are interacting in really interesting ways. Kind of like Magic the Gathering a little bit, but without the resource system. The opponent gained food and activated their Barred Owl. There's no action cube on the panel because this power is a once between turns power. The hunt was successful, so you can now take 1 food dice from the bird feeder. Invertebrate, invertebrate or fish. I want to show you one last thing before we finish this tutorial, so go to planes. The leftmost exposed slot will activate a habitat. Now, I would like you to click food to egg. You now spend one food that you have to lay one additional egg. When you do this, confirm your decision. Now lay 3 eggs on the birds you want, and then confirm your action. There's still one turn in this round, but I think I've taught you all I know. To sum up what you can do. In your turn, you can play birds, gain food, lay eggs, or draw cards. During your playthrough, you can check the current end-of-round goals, the score, and your overall score. To check your score, click on the end-of-round goals in the upper right corner of the screen. You can see how many points you and your opponent has already scored in all end-of-round goals. At the bottom, you have points for birds, bonus cards, end-of-round goals, eggs, cash, food, and tucked cards. Okay. This is your current total score. If you're not sure what a certain button or symbol means, you can click question mark in the upper left of the corner of the screen. If you want to disable these explanations, just click question mark again. You can close the screen by selecting left. So the final thing you can do, wow. At any time, you can access a general overview of your habitats. Press tab to enable the overview. The overview displays all your habitats and birds. You can also see which birds are available to you in the wetland and what food is currently inside the bird feeder. Close overview, just press tab. Now we can go to Europe to discover a new species of birds. Or you can finish the remaining rounds if you want. Let's go to Europe. Oh my gosh, we're in Kentucky, no wonder. And now we're in France. Hi, I'm glad you stopped by. I hope you're ready for a dose of knowledge about European birds. I've already played a few turns, so I can show you some of the new abilities of European birds right away. Play the Eurasian nuthatch. You already know how to play birds, so go for it. Yeah. Pay the food. Do I have food? Yeah. Okay. Good. Like some birds from the base game you've seen, the Eurasian nuthatch caches grain from the supply. Keep on saying the supply. Where is the supply? But unlike those birds, it lets you spend those grain at any time. Thank God. Get a food dice from the bird feeder. We'll need an invertebrate. With it, we will play another bird, the European roller. Alright. For sure. You want to... Okay, I guess not. Activate the Eurasian nuthatch's power. You can use its power to store grain that you can spend in the future. I'll explain the power more later. Yeah. Yes. Yes. We'll get back to the Eurasian nuthatch's ability in a moment. Now let's go to plains. I'll show you another bird. A perfect spot for the European roller. Let's play it here. Nice. European rollers just love long journeys. Let it occupy 2 slots in this habitat. Note that you don't have to pay any eggs to play the roller over the second slot. Wait, do we normally have to do that? Yeah, I guess we do. Only the first one doesn't have an egg cost. Nice, so our egg gain is already great. To play the roller over the second slot, place this bird sideways so that it covers 2 plain spaces. Pay the lower egg cost. Food, mouse, invertebrate. By playing birds with this power wisely, you can quickly increase the number of resources that their habitats will yield. Yeah. Now lay egg. You're going to play some more birds. As I said before, you can now gain 3 egg instead of 2, with only 1 bird in the grassland. Crazy. Just crazy. You know, I'm shocked. Click on birds to lay eggs. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Now take 1 invertebrate. Don't forget to activate the Eurasian nuthatch's power. Right. Take 1 invertebrate, thank you. Apply and cash it on the bird, thank you. Yeah. Number of bird cards in my hand, absolutely. Play the Eurasian jay. It's a special bird that can ruffle the other player's feathers. Don't worry about not having any grain in your supply. Steal grain from another player's supply and cash it on this bird. They gain 1 food dice from the bird feeder. What the food you cached earlier using the Eurasian nuthatch's power can now be spent as if it were in your supply. Nice. It's very convenient, as this unused food will earn you points at the end of the game. That is really convenient. Actually, it's points, or I can use it when I need it. Great. Huge flexibility there. Pay the Eurasian nuthatch's grain, and a worm, and the other Eurasian nuthatch's grain. Not bad. Getting these birds on the field. Use the opportunity to roll the dice in the bird feeder. Try to gain the dice needed to pay the common goldeye, the fish, and bugs. Okay. Yes. But the Eurasian jay can take grain from an opponent's supply. Let's do select the chosen player. Yeah. Happily, our only opponent has a grain. Great. As you can see, a Eurasian jay can rob an opponent of a resource and store it on its card. However, the player can compensate for the loss by taking a food dice from the bird feeder. Okay. Gain a grain from the supply and cash it on this card? Yeah. Interesting. See, it says from the supply. Where's the supply? Play the common goldeneye in your water. It will come in handy at the end of this and future rounds. Yeah, I agree. Lay 1 egg on this bird for each other bird with a cavity nest that you have. Alright, paying the vertebrate, paying the fish. That's what we got. Gain food. Take an invertebrate and any food dice and finish your turn. Unfortunately, since your opponent doesn't have wheat in their supply, the Eurasian Jay won't cash a wheat this time. Okay. Yeah, that's great though. I'm getting so much food. Go to your water. See the 2 cards with the EE marking. Take them using the 1 egg for card exchange. Okay. Bear, hawk, and the kite. EE means European expansion. Now switch to planes and play the Eurasian magpie. We'll use its power later in the round. Okay, paying the fish and the bug. Click on a bird for any habitat to spend an egg. Right, we have to spend eggs. Draw 1 more bird card of your choice. It will be useful in the next round. Powers of some European birds only activate at the end of the round. You own 2 such birds, so you benefit twice. First, activate the common golden eye by clicking on it. Bird can lay eggs depending on the number of cavity nests in your habitats. I can do so by clicking on this card and laying 2 eggs. Now go to planes. There's another bird that can't wait to make its move. The Eurasian magpie also wants some action. Interestingly, its power depends on how your opponent spent their actions this round. Choose one of the player for each action cube on their planes. Cash 1 food from the supply of any of your birds. The other player laid eggs several times during this round. To pursue the end of round goal, you can take advantage of that choice. Select the opponent's portrait. Eurasian magpie allows you to cash 1 colorless food from the supply for each time the selected opponent laid an egg this round. You may cash food on different birds. It's a good idea to store grain on the Eurasian nuthatch. You'll be able to use it when needed. Of course, the choice of food and birds is up to you. Uh, um... What? I got slammed. Count the number of sets. I'll show you another interesting bird power. They're the Eurasian sparrowhawk. Don't worry about not having any mouse in your supply. The asterisk next to the cost of the bird tells us an alternative way to pay for this card. You don't want to pay for it with food, so click on the change button. You pay for it using bird cards, like the bird card you picked up in the previous round by clicking on the icon in the panel. Paying with bird cards is profitable. It becomes a tucked card, which gives you an extra point. Nice. Now it's time for the last bird power I wanted to show you. Play a bird from your hand onto another bird's card without paying any cost. Any laid eggs and cached food are discarded from the covered bird, but any tucked cards are tucked behind the covered bird. Choose the habitat and let the red kite hunt by clicking on the selected bird. Whoa! Bird on top of another bird on your player mat. Discard any eggs and food from that bird. That's all I wanted to tell you about European birds. There's so many more of their powers to learn, so I encourage you to experiment. Discover which birds work best together. You can finish this game if you want. Good luck. All right.
turkey vulture. Turkey vultures can projectile vomit to defend themselves.
Wow. I have no eggs. Will it let me do this if I have no eggs? I guess it will. Huh. Don't have enough eggs. Late. Oh, okay. Action cube. Where's the best place to play eggs? Oh, wow. Okay. What is that? What did he do? Draw card equal to the number of players plus 1. Starting with you and proceeding clockwise. Each player selects one of these cards and places it in their hand. You keep the extra card. Okay. So 2 plus 1. So this one gives him 3 and me 2. Choose a card. Reset the bird feeder. If you do, gain all the worms of the bird feeder after resetting. Let's do the blue jay. One bird with round end power meet activation requirements. Activate the bird. Lay 3 on common goldeneye. Nice. Wow. This is getting a little contentious here. Birds and planes, brown powers. Okay. Yeah, let's get the blue jay down in the western tangler. Choose one other player for each action cube on their grass. Lay 1 egg on this bird.
Blue jay. Blue jays can carry up to 5 acorns and will store hundreds for winter.
Nice. Good job, Blue Jay. Okay. Hmm. Let's see. I think. Yeah, I think it's best to use all the worms.
Western tanager. These flame-colored birds are hard to see because they like the canopies of evergreen forests.
Nice. No more free slots in this habitat. Ooh. Should I cache it? I think so. Yes. Okay. Like a bird, European honey lizard. Honey buzzard. Alright, we only have 2 actions left. And I think... it's... eggs. I think eggs are the call. We're gonna lose the brown powers, unfortunately. She just has so many eggs. Okay. Where's the round... like, how do I see how far along we are in the round? Is this the last round? I'm at 48. Where's my opponent? I guess they don't tell you what your opponent has. Okay. He beat me out on the round things. He's won so many rounds. But hopefully my eggs will match up. Okay, I got a little bit more birds. Got more round goals than me. Oh, he got so many eggs. Food on cards and took cards. My god. This bear is so good at the game. Jesus. We got more birds out, but it just wasn't enough. Just killed me on round goals. Missed by 7 points. Okay. Wow, what a tutorial. Okay. I think I'm going to take a break from here, but that is an interesting game. It seems pretty complicated. There seems to be lots of opportunities for strategy and planning, just seeing how the dice and the cards shake out. But I love the design. I love the music. It's gorgeous. All right, guys, I will see you later. Peace.